welcome to the 2016 Los Angeles Regional Science Bowl Championships, sponsored by your Los Angeles Department of Water and Power. I am your co-host, Gil Reyes, so honored to be here for another great year inside the Ladwp Auditorium in downtown, where we are getting set to do battle. A battle of the brains that will determine who is, in fact, 2016's Los Angeles Regional Science Bowl Championship team. The winner of this contest will then advance to the national stage, the national competition in Washington, D.C. But this local effort comes with a lot of pride and joy, as you can imagine. We are talking 48 different teams representing 25 different schools throughout the LA area. We are talking about the great public schools at Los Angeles Unified School District, private schools, parochial schools, and yes, charter schools expected to play a big role in this as well. Interestingly enough, this is just one of 10, count them, one of 10 regional Science Bowl championships in all of California, throughout our great state of California. And speaking of greatness, I want to bring out a former Science Bowl team member champion himself, all the way from 1993's winning effort from Venice High School. Here he is, once again, Dr. Adam Diamond. Good to see you again, Doc.
You too.
Doc, tell us a little bit for the folks at home. How does it all work? Tell us about the point system and how do you go about winning in a tournament like this?
Well, the moderator asks a question, and the first team that buzzes in, if they get it right, that individual, they get 4 points. If they get it right, then the team is asked a question and you get 10 points. So there could be a swing of 14 points for any one question and bonus.
And we talked a little bit about the preparation that goes into this. We're talking hours, months, years even, correct?
Yes, a lot of these schools have been practicing for a year, and if they've done this in previous years, they could have been studying from the year before. So 2 years of practice. They meet maybe every day after school, practicing questions. They have their own buzzer systems to try to prepare for this one day.
After a mandatory scrimmage a month earlier, over 240 students compete during the first stage of the competition, the round-robin tournament. All morning long, teams compete against each other in their division. In the afternoon, the top 16 teams face off in a double elimination tournament. Finally, the top 2 teams will face each other for the championship. What is the Science Bowl? Well, it's a game show buzzer-style competition. Teams of high school students compete to answer college-level science, math, and technology questions. This isn't just a test of knowledge, though. It requires timing, strategy, and teamwork.
Well, we're very excited about Science Bowl. It's sort of like the highlight of the year from an education standpoint. It's sort of our largest education event. Attracts some of the best students in the city, including one student, Cedric Argueta, that scored a perfect score on the calculus AP exam. Only one of 12 students in the country to do that. Actually, one of 12 people in the world to do that. So this program attracts some of the best scholars in high schools in the city.
It promotes learning of the sciences, math, engineering, technology, and it does promote learning for everybody, and it doesn't discriminate against people of different races or different backgrounds. Everybody has equal opportunity here, so I think it's great. It's a team game, definitely. I know there are 4 people on each team and then an alternate, and it really builds bonding between your players, and you end up making really great friends.
By midday, 16 teams are left to participate in the double elimination tournament. But for everyone else, the challenge is far from over. The hands-on competition, sponsored by the Water and Power Community Credit Union, is about to begin. Held in memory of Franklin Liu, an LADWP electrical engineer who helped create and develop it, the hands-on competition features a different challenge every year, putting a team's problem-solving skills to a practical test. This year, the task is to create a working miniature catapult out of simple materials and then launch a projectile into a series of scored targets. The team with the most points wins the competition. By late afternoon, the unbeaten North Hollywood team has made it to the final Science Bowl competition. There's only one more semifinal match remaining to determine their opponent. Will it be El Camino Real Charter Team A or Los Angeles Center for Enriched Studies Team A?
We're going to start by asking the players to introduce themselves and test their buzzers.
Max, laces. Murad Laces.
Sam Laces.
Nick Laces.
Claudia Elko.
Caitlin.
Juliet Elko. Mads.
All right, scorekeeper, timekeeper, you guys all set? Team A, you ready?
Yes.
Team B?
Yes.
Yeah.
We'll begin with a toss-up that is physics, multiple choice. A 60-kilogram man holding a 20-kilogram box rides on a skateboard at a speed of positive 7 meters per second. He throws the box behind him, giving it a velocity of negative 5 meters per second with respect to the ground. What is his velocity in meters per second after throwing the object? W, 8, X, 9, Y, 10, Z, 11. A2.
10.
Incorrect. B, captain.
6. That wasn't
Sorry?
my choice. 6?
Correct answer is Z, 11. Toss up for both teams. Energy, multiple choice. The International Thermonuclear Experimental Reactor, commonly called ITER, has been designed to produce 500 million watts of output power and is currently scheduled to begin plasma experiments in 2020. What type of nuclear fusion method will ITER utilize once completed? W, magnetic confinement. X, inertial confinement. Y, magnetic pinch. Z, inertial electrostatic confinement. A, captain.
W.
W is correct. 4 points for Team A. The bonus is energy, short answer. What unrefined chemical byproduct of biodiesel production has potential uses in the manufacture of industrial chemicals and fuel additives?
Byproduct of biodiesel production. Something that's not common, probably. Otherwise, they wouldn't use it. Yeah, so and these are industrial chemicals. We think of chlorine.
5 seconds.
Chlorine.
Correct answer, glycerin or glycerol. Toss up, Earth and space multiple choice. In a landlocked area with multiple playas and sparse, low-lying vegetation, what type of research would best reveal how the local climate has changed over the past several thousand years? W, palynology. X, sclerochronology. Y, dendroclimatology. Z, speleology. A, captain.
X.
Incorrect. B3.
Z.
Correct answer, W. Toss up, biology, short answer. Identify all of the following 4 cellular attachments that can be found in animal cells. 1, tight junction. 2, desmosome. 3, plasmodesmata. Interrupt, B3.
The first, the second, and the last.
That is correct. 4 points for Team B. The bonus for Team B is biology, short answer. Identify all of the following 3 statements that are true regarding E. coli. 1, gram-negative. 2, forms spores. 3, rod-shaped.
They don't form spores. They are rods. Okay. Are they gram-negative? Are they hard or easy to, like? Easy, right? Easy, so they should be gram-positive.
So just a third.
I think just the last one.
Just first and last one.
5
Just the
seconds.
last.
Just the last.
Correct answers 1 and 3. Toss up, math, multiple choice. Which of the following is the contrapositive of the conditional statement, if P, then Q? Interrupt, A, captain.
If not Q, then not P.
That is correct. 4 points for Team A. The bonus is math, short answer. What is the area of a triangle with sides of length 11, 8, and 5?
11, 8, 5. Okay. There's 24. Half of that is 12. Okay. 12 minus, that's 3.
1 times 4 times 7.
So 21 times 12.
That's 2 with 7. 4 with 21. 4 with 21.
12.
5 seconds.
4 root 21.
4 root 21.
That is correct. 10 points for Team A. Toss up, chemistry, short answer. What is the molecular geometry of SOCl2? B, captain.
Linear?
Incorrect. A3.
Pyramidal.
Correct answer, trigonal, pyramidal. Toss up.
Challenge.
Can you stop the clock, please?
It specifically says do not
pyramidal
accept.
isn't.
Speak into the microphone.
pyramidal should be.
The question specifically says do not accept pyramidal, tetrahedral. Okay.
If I may ask, what's the distinction between pyramidal and triangular pyramidal?
It could be square. Debate.
Retracted.
We'll chat about it afterwards.
Retracted.
All right, we'll move on to the next toss-up question that is math, short answer. If theta is an angle in the third quadrant and the cosine of theta equals -5/13, what is the sine of... Interrupt, A captain.
-12/13.
That is correct. 4 points for Team A. The bonus is math, short answer. Express the fraction with numerator 3 minus 2i and denominator 1 plus 4i in standard A plus BI form.
That's -15 in the denominator. 3 minus 2i plus 8. 11 minus 14i over 15. 11 over 15 minus 14i over 15.
5 seconds.
11 over 15 minus 14 over 15i.
Correct answer minus 5 over 17 minus 14 over 17i. Toss-up, physics, short answer. What is the quantum mechanical property of electrons that causes a beam of silver atoms to split into two distinct beams as it passes through a magnetic field? Interrupt, A captain.
Charge.
Incorrect. That's 4 points for Team B. I'll reread the question for them. What is the quantum mechanical property of electrons that causes a beam of silver atoms to split into two distinct beams as it passes through a magnetic field gradient? B captain.
Quantum tunneling.
Correct answer, spin. Spin. Toss-up, biology, short answer. Dynein and kinesin are proteins that bind to what cytoskeletal feature? B3.
Microtubules.
That is correct. 4 points for Team B. The bonus is biology, multiple choice. Which of the following amino acids is encoded by a single codon? W, leucine. X, glycine. Y, methionine. Z, phenylalanine.
Methionine.
Is AUG.
Single. Single. AUG
Single
is methionine.
Yeah,
that's
not
one.
single. UUU, right? Phenylalanine.
Really? Phenylalanine? UUU?
Okay, methionine is AUG for sure.
Yeah,
so it's Y.
So it's Z. So it's
5
UUU.
seconds.
Okay, Z.
Correct answer is Y. Toss-up, energy, multiple choice. Biogas is comprised primarily of methane and what other gas? W. Interrupt, B3.
Y.
Incorrect. 4 points for Team A. I'll reread the question for them. Biogas is comprised primarily of methane and what other gas? W, carbon dioxide. X, carbon monoxide. Y, nitrogen. Z, oxygen. A captain.
W.
W is correct. 4 points for Team A. The bonus is energy multiple choice. The theoretical maximum power that can be extracted from a wind turbine is dictated by Betz's law. Which of the following is closest to the maximum percentage of kinetic energy that can be captured by a turbine? W, 33.9. X, 59.3. Y, 74.6. Z, 85.1.
But X or Y?
The maximum.
Y.
5 seconds.
X.
X is correct. 10 points for Team A. Toss-up, Earth and space, multiple choice. Saltwater desalination is a very energy-intensive process when practiced at large scale. What technology is predominantly used for saltwater? Interrupt, A3.
Reverse osmosis?
Reverse osmosis is correct. 4 points for Team A. The bonus is Earth and space, short answer. NASA's Aqua Modus satellite instrument senses the color of Earth's surface oceans. Identify all of the following three statements relevant to Aqua Modus data that are true. 1. The greenest seawater is found at the centers of ocean gyres or gyres. 2. A bloom of coccolithophores increases seawater albedo. 3. A bloom of cyanobacteria absorbs light in the 430 to 450 nanometer band.
Which one?
No, it doesn't cyanobacteria absorb it in green. Yeah, so that,
So not
that one's not true.
No,
That's
that's not
true.
true. So nothing. What about oceanographers?
If it's white, then it would increase the albedo.
So I think 2's true.
5 seconds.
1 and 2.
Correct answer, 2 and 3. That's the end of the first half. We'll take a 2-minute break.
We are at the halfway point of one of the crucial semifinal matchups. The winner advances to the final. The loser goes home. And right now we have LA Center for Enriched Studies, Team A, 34, El Camino Real, Team A, 12. Doc Adam, your thoughts?
Lace has really had a big surge at the end, but even though the score is 34-12, that's only a 22-point difference. A toss-up question is 4 points. If they get it right, they have a chance for 10 extra points and a bonus question. So you could see a swing of 14 points is very easy to do, and it's still a very close game.
For El Camino Real to take this, they would have to answer things very quick, I would think, at this point.
Yes, both teams have to be very sharp and be able to buzz in early. Now, when they buzz in early, they risk, if they miss it, to give points to the other team. But when both teams are so good like these teams, they really have to take that chance, or else there's no way they're going to win.
Mm-hmm. Both teams have lost one each. Does that weigh into whoever team goes into the final? Will there be a fatigue factor possibly?
I think both of these teams have prepared themselves very well for going into this. This is a double elimination bracket right now. Both teams are 3-1. In the morning round robin, both teams went 5-1. So these teams are very comparable to each other, and we'll see how they do, at the second half.
Team A, you ready for the second half?
Yes.
Team B, you ready for the second half?
Yeah.
We're going to be in the second half with question 12, which is biology, multiple choice. Which of the following reactions does not require biotin? W, conversion of pyruvate to oxaloacetate. X, interrupt, B3.
W.
Incorrect, 4 points for Team A. I'll reread the question for them. Which of the following reactions does not require biotin? W, conversion of pyruvate to oxaloacetate. X, conversion of acetyl CoA to malonyl CoA. Y, conversion of propional CoA to methyl malonyl CoA. Z, conversion of oxaloacetate to succinate. A1.
Y.
Correct answer is Z. Toss-up, chemistry, short answer. One of the most important industrial uses of vanadium pentoxide, is as a catalyst for the production of what acid? A3.
Nitric acid.
Incorrect. B, Captain.
Sulfuric.
That is correct. 4 points for Team B. The bonus is chemistry, short answer. What is the name for the phenomenon in which electrons move from an atomic orbital on one atom to the pi star antibody orbital of another when available?
I don't know. What do you guys think?
Could it be
Electron
something really
transfer.
simple?
Just say electron transfer. Is there anything better?
5 seconds.
Electron transfer.
It is called pi back bonding or back donation. Toss up for both teams, Earth and space multiple choice. What bright features extending from the sun's photosphere, often loop-shaped, are composed of relatively cool plasma that emits visible light? W, sunspots. X, flares. Y, prominences. Interrupt, B2.
Y.
Y is correct, 4 points for Team B. The bonus is Earth and space multiple choice. Green schists and blue schists both derive from mafic parent rocks. Why do they have different mineral compositions? W, they formed at different pressures and temperatures. X, they crystallized at different rates. Y, green schists are acidic. Z, blue schists were exposed to oxygen.
There's a trace element, but I think maybe it could be X. Green or acidic, so it's from chlorine, and then blue is cobalt, but does it have to do anything with acid?
5 seconds.
Let's go Y.
Sure. Y.
Correct answer is W. Toss up for both teams, biology short answer. What is the term for malignant tumors of the connective tissues? A1.
Melanoma.
Incorrect. B3.
Cancer.
They more specifically, sarcomas. Toss-up, chemistry, short answer. The ideal gas constant is another form of what other constant, but written in energy per unit temperature per mole rather than energy per unit temperature per particle. B, Captain.
Boltzmann's constant.
That is correct. 4 points for Team B. The bonus is chemistry, short answer. What is the molecular geometry about the nitrogen atoms in hydrazine?
In what?
Hydrazine.
I don't know what that is. It's H-azine is like N3. I don't know what the charge is. Sorry. N2H. Is that? I don't know.
5 seconds.
Linear?
It is trigonal pyramidal. Toss up for both teams. Energy, short answer. The Department of Energy's Advanced Reactor Research supports new designs for liquid metal-cooled fast reactors. In these new designs, what metal is used? Interrupt. A3.
Sodium.
That is correct. 4 points for Team A. The bonus is energy, short answer. What U.S. Environmental Protection Agency regulation mandates that gasoline contain a minimal amount of ethanol or other biofuel?
No, it's like a regulations, like a law, like an act. So,
clean air.
For a few. Just think of Fairmont, right?
5 seconds.
The Clean Air Act.
It is the Renewable Fuel Standard Program. Toss up, math, short answer. If y varies jointly with x and z, and y equals 12 when x equals 4 and z equals 5, find y when x equals 20 and z equals 4. A, Captain.
6 and 7.5.
Incorrect. B, Captain.
48.
That is correct. 4 points for Team B. The bonus is math, short answer. What is the standard deviation of the following list of 4 numbers? 3, 3, 9, 17.
We have to find the mean.
Standard deviation.
I mean, like, to find the standard deviation, we have to...
5 seconds.
Root 7?
Root 33. Toss up, physics, short answer. In an optical microscope, lenses of plastic and glass direct and focus the light. What is the name of the distance between the specimen being viewed and the front lens of the objective? B2?
Focal length?
Incorrect.
Time.
The objective working distance. Question 20, toss up, chemistry, multiple choice. Which of the following statements best explains why triethylamine is more basic than ammonia? W, alkyl groups elevate the energy of nitrogen's non-bonding HOMO. X, alkyl groups lower the energy of nitrogen's non-bonding HOMO. Y, alkyl groups elevate the energy of nitrogen's non-bonding LUMO. Z, alkyl groups lower the energy of nitrogen's non-bonding LUMO. B1.
X.
Incorrect. A1.
Y.
Correct answer is W. Question 21. Toss up Earth and space. I read the subject. We'll keep going. Earth and space, short answer. What type of rotating neutron stars are classified into rotation-powered, accretion-powered, and magnetars? B1.
Pulsars?
That is correct. 4 points for Team B. The bonus is Earth and space, multiple choice. A breccia lens, shatter cones, tektites, and spherulites can be found in which of the following areas? W, Cape Cod, Massachusetts. X, Chesapeake Bay, Virginia. Y, Honolulu, Hawaii. Z, Yellowstone, Wyoming.
I think it's Yellowstone.
Why?
These are all sedimentary. Breccia, shatter cone, tektite, sphalerite. Sphalerite has calcite in it, so I think it's Yellowstone. So Cape Cod is, there's nothing special about Cape Cod or Chesapeake. They're both bays.
5 seconds.
Z, right? Z.
Correct answer is X, Chesapeake Bay. Great match. Well done.
A big victory for LA Center for Enriched Studies, beating El Camino Real High School 42-32. LA Center for Enriched Studies advancing to the finals. Doc Adam, your thoughts?
That was a very close game. It was only a 10-point difference. The bonus is 10 points. If El Camino had gotten the last bonus question right, it would have been a tie game and may have changed everything.
I was really impressed with El Camino Real High School. Towards the end there, they're really making a comeback, but a little bit too late, it seems.
Yes, that's right. There's only so much time in the game, and unfortunately, sometimes you just fall short, and the advantage goes to the winners, Laces.
Interestingly, LA Center for Enriched Studies will advance to the finals to meet the superpower, Team A, North Hollywood High School. What do you think their odds are, Doc?
Well, their odds are very good, just because they've had a very dominant performance today. I think they are. They've lost 2 games and won all the rest of them. North Hollywood is undefeated. They are 10-0 so far, and they have history behind their side, 16 out of the last 18.
They seem to bring it every year, do they not?
That's right. They have history on their side, and each new year they don't want to disappoint from the historic, all the achievements that they've done, and they are the target for every other school that's here.
Welcome to the final round of competition in LA DWP Science Bowl 24. This is one of 70 regional high school competitions in 40 states, including 10 in California, which are part of the U.S. Department of Energy Office of Science National Science Bowl program, among the nation's largest high school science competitions. This regional competition would not be possible without our 100 volunteers, including moderators, timekeepers, scorekeepers, runners, our science judges, and our rule judges. We want to thank all of them for giving their time and expertise to make this program possible. And we want to thank our sponsors for helping to fund many of the scholarships to students, as well as awards to winning schools. Our regional championship teams have won 4 national titles and placed among the top 5 teams 11 times. Today, after more than 150 matches that started early this morning involving 42 participating teams from 25 high schools, we're now down to our top 2 teams in the final round of competition. To my right is the team from the Los Angeles Center for Enriched Studies, and your left. To my left and your right is North Hollywood High School. North Hollywood is the defending regional champion and has won 16 of the last 18 regions here in LA. North Hollywood has no losses in the double elimination tournament of 16 teams. If it wins this next match, they are the regional champion. Team from LACIS, LA Center for Studies, has 1 loss in the double elimination tournament, so they need to win this match and a second one after that to become the regional champion. So let me also mention that we have a number of officials here on stage. Just to name a few, Tim Leggett, who is doing the scoreboard. He's on my right, your left. Tim was on the first regional championship team in 1993. He is assistant principal at Whittier High School and also a physics teacher, also taught at Venice and in schools in Pasadena. A couple other people I want to mention are science judges, Tim Hemming, who is our retired chemist and science judge. Richard Urban, second science judge, was a long time is the longtime coach from Venice High School, whose team won not only 5 regional titles, but 2 national championships. We're glad they're here. I also mention volunteer UCLA grad student Nick Waddell, who's helping us. Nick's a grad student at UCLA and participated in the Science Bowl in Tennessee. And Cynthia Leyva, she's our timekeeper as well. And our rules judge in the audience, retiree, and who was head of water operations for many years, Fred Barker. I'm pleased now to introduce our moderator for the final rounds of competition, Mark May. This is Mark's second time as moderator of the final round. We did a terrific job last year and in some of the semifinal rounds today. But this is his 13th year as an Ladwp Science Bowl volunteer and 11th year as moderator. Let me tell you a little about him. Mark is a senior program manager at IBM in the global technology service business, where he and his colleagues build and run foundation systems that the world relies on, which are the backbone of the world's economy. These systems include servers, storage, security, and networks. Prior to joining IBM, Mark was a technology consultant for Accenture and Price Waterhouse. Please join me in welcoming our moderator for the final round of competition, Mark May.
I'm going to ask for your applause as well for our hosts here. 24 years the LA Department of Water and Power has hosted this event, and they do a fantastic job. And I would also like to offer my personal congratulations to all of the teams, the coaches, the parents, friends who are here of the competitors. I come back every year. I'm so impressed by the time you put in and how well you all do here. It's just terrific, and I'm looking forward to this final match as well. Team A, you guys ready? Yes. Team B?
Yes.
We're going to begin with a toss-up that is math. Short answer. What is the sum of the infinite geometric series with first term 1/4 and second term 1/16? A captain.
1/3.
That is correct. 4 points for Team A. The bonus is math multiple choice. A regular decagon is inscribed in a circle with radius 8. Which of the following is the length of one of its sides? W, 8 sine of 36 degrees. X, 8 cosine of 36 degrees. Y, 16 sine of 18 degrees. Z, 16 cosine of 18 degrees.
Five seconds.
W.
Correct answer is, I'm sorry, that's incorrect. The correct answer is Y. Toss up, physics, short answer. What law of electromagnetism states that the total electric flux through a closed surface, interrupt, A2.
Gauss's law.
That is correct. 4 points for Team A. The bonus is physics, short answer. When a material transitions into a superconducting state, it actively excludes magnetic fields from its interior. What is the name of this electromagnetic phenomenon?
Meissner effect.
That is correct. 10 points for Team A. Toss-up for both teams. Earth and space, short answer. Identify all of the following 3 minerals that are formed by oxidative weathering. 1, hematite. 2, limonite. 3, goethite. A1.
1, 2, and 3.
That is correct. 4 points for Team A.
That's right.
The bonus is Earth and space, multiple choice. As Earth's temperature rises, sea levels will also rise due to the melting of continental ice. Why won't this effect be canceled by increased evaporation of seawater from the oceans? W, the thermohaline circulation will slow down. X, when ice sheets melt, they release latent heat. Y, salt water evaporates much more slowly than fresh water. Z, the atmosphere is a much smaller water reservoir than the ocean.
What is the reverse?
Five seconds.
W.
Incorrect. The correct answer is Z. Toss-up, biology, short answer. What cytoskeletal component is composed of actin? A3.
Microfilaments.
That is correct. 4 points for Team A. The bonus is biology multiple choice. Which of the following is true regarding the differences between New World and Old World monkeys? W. New World monkeys evolved from prosimians, while Old World monkeys evolved from anthropoids. X. New World monkeys are all arboreal, while Old World monkeys include some ground-dwelling species. Y. New World monkeys lack prehensile tails, while Old World monkeys have prehensile tails. Z. New World monkeys have downward pointed noses, while Old World monkeys have flat, spreading noses.
Any idea?
No, we're supposed to read this. Why? Try why.
Why?
Incorrect. Correct answer is X. Toss up chemistry multiple choice. According to VSEPR theory, which of the following could not be a molecular geometry of a compound with a trigonal bipyramidal electron pair geometry? W. Trigonal bipyramidal. X. Trigonal pyramidal. Y. Linear. Interrupt. A captain.
C.
Incorrect. 4 points for Team B. I'll reread the question for them. According to VSEPR theory, which of the following could not be the molecular geometry of a compound with a trigonal bipyramidal electron pair geometry? W. Trigonal bipyramidal. X. Trigonal pyramidal. Y. Linear. Z. Seesaw. B1.
Why?
Incorrect. Correct answer is X. Toss up energy multiple choice. Breeder reactors use uranium-238. Based on the abundance of this isotope, which of the following best estimates how many years breeder reactors could operate with the Earth's supply of uranium-238? W, 500, X, 5,000, Y, 5 million, Z, 5 billion. A2.
Y.
Incorrect. B, captain.
X.
The correct answer is Z, 5 billion. Toss up math multiple choice. Consider a restaurant menu with 9 meals. A table at the restaurant has N diners, all of whom order different meals. For which of the following values of N could the table add a diner without changing the number of combinations of meals the table can order? W, 1, X, 2, Y, 4, Z, 8. A1.
Z.
Sorry?
Z.
Z is incorrect. A2?
Y.
I'm sorry, B2.
Why?
Y is correct. 4 points for Team B. The bonus is math short answer. Find the product of the following 3 complex numbers. 2i, negative 11 plus 2i, 4 minus 5i.
This.
These.
5 seconds.
Minus 136 minus 68i.
The correct answer, minus 126 minus 68i. Toss up for both teams, biology, multiple choice. Baker's yeast is an example of what type of fungi? W, Basidomycete. X, Ascomycete. Y, Zygomycete. Z, imperfect fungus. A3.
W.
W is incorrect. B1.
X.
X is correct. 4 points for Team B. The bonus is biology short answer. In the process of peptide synthesis by ribosomes, what specific macromolecule catalyzes the amide bond formation?
Catalyzes amide bond formation. Yeah. Macromolecules. What kind of macromolecule?
5 seconds.
Proteins.
Incorrect. The correct answer, RNA. Toss up energy multiple choice. Which of the following is a major concern introduced with demand response programs and smart grids in general? W, increased flow of energy in distribution and power systems. X, decrease in system reliability due to intermittency of generation. Interrupt. B, captain.
X.
Incorrect. 4 points for Team A. I'll reread the question. Which of the following is a major concern introduced with demand response programs and smart grids in general? W, increased flow of energy and distribution in power systems. X, decrease in system reliability due to intermittency of generation of renewable energy sources. Y, increased rates of cost of electricity. Z, hackers can gain access to smart grid control software. A2.
Z.
Z is correct. 4 points for Team A. The bonus is energy short answer. Research and development on next-generation nuclear plants at Department of Energy labs demonstrates the technical viability of very high-temperature gas-cooled reactors. What gas will be used to cool the reactors?
I know it's like control. It's gonna.
5 seconds.
Nitrogen gas.
Incorrect. The correct answer is helium gas. We'll take a 2-minute break.
And here we are, the halfway point of what could conceivably be the final match of the evening. We have North Hollywood High School's A team leading 34 versus LA Center for Enriched Studies 12. Doc Adam, your thoughts in this midway point?
Unsurprisingly, North Hollywood is doing very well. You may have noticed that there's a lot of buzzing in early, and this is what really differentiates the outstanding teams from just the great teams. And North Hollywood is an outstanding team. They're buzzing in early, not even just before all the answers are given, but before even the full question is read. And that is one of the reasons that they're doing so well.
Notice these questions deal with science, math, and technology. It's a good mix of all three. They're trying to get an evenness with the questioning of all three.
Yes, there are 6 categories that they're questioned about. There's biology, chemistry, physics, earth and space, and because this is sponsored by the Department of Energy, a separate energy category, as well as math.
We'll begin the second half with question 10, a toss-up that is chemistry multiple choice. Which of the following alkaline metal hydroxides has the highest solubility in water? W, magnesium hydroxide. X, calcium hydroxide. Y, strontium hydroxide. Z, barium hydroxide. Interrupt, B1.
Magnesium hydroxide.
Incorrect. 4 points for Team A. I'll reread the question. Which of the following alkaline metal hydroxides has the highest solubility in water? W, magnesium hydroxide. X, calcium hydroxide. Y, strontium hydroxide. Z, barium hydroxide. A captain.
Z.
Z is correct. 4 points for Team A. The bonus is chemistry short answer.
You got it.
Identify all of the following 3 compounds or ions that contain atoms that violate the octet rule. 1, azide ion. 2, triiodide ion. 3, carbon dioxide.
Carbon dioxide doesn't violate it. Azide. 3 minus. I don't think so. Triiodide maybe? What's that?
5 seconds.
None of them.
Correct answer, triiodide, number 2. Toss up for both teams, Earth and Space, short answer. The Kansan, Nebraskan, Illinoisan, and Wisconsinan glacial events occurred in what geological... Interrupt, B3.
Carboniferous.
Incorrect. 4 points for Team A. I'll reread the question. The Kansan, Nebraskan, Illinoisan, and Wisconsinan glacial events occurred in what geological epoch? A2.
Pleistocene.
Pleistocene is correct. 4 points for Team A. The bonus is Earth and Space multiple choice. Which of the following would best approximate the temperature in kelvins of a star with very strong Balmer absorption lines? W, 30,000. X, 20,000. Y, 10,000. Z, 5,000.
I think it's 10,000 because 30 and 20,000 probably OB and bomb versus Strong's DA. I think.
5 seconds.
Y.
Y is correct. 10 points for Team A. Toss up for both teams, physics multiple choice. If all of the following objects are of equal mass and equal radius, which will have the greatest rotational inertia? W, solid cylinder about a central axis. X, solid sphere about any diameter. Y, thin spherical shell about any diameter. Z, hoop about a interrupt, A2.
Z.
Z is correct. 4 points for Team A. The bonus is physics short answer. What type of spectroscopy relies on the inelastic scattering of monochromatic light in order to gather information about the vibrational modes of a system?
Monochrome light. I don't know, NMR, IR, ultraviolet. Vibrational is probably IR, actually.
5 seconds.
IR spectroscopy.
It is called Raman spectroscopy.
Yeah.
Toss up for both teams, math, short answer. What is the lateral surface area of a cone whose height is 12 centimeters and whose base diameter is 10 centimeters? B2.
65 pi.
That is correct. 4 points for Team B. The bonus is math, short answer. Find the derivative with respect to x of the product of the two binomials 4x cubed minus 12 and 8x to the fourth plus 7.
Minus, oh my god, 224 x to the 6 plus 84 squared.
5 seconds.
Minus 384. Okay.
224x to the 6th plus 84x squared minus 384x.
That's incorrect. The last term is minus 384x to the third. Toss up for both teams, biology multiple choice. A deletion mutation that results in loss of the final 3 nucleotides of an organism's histidine tRNA gene will impair what function of the tRNA? W, folding into functional tertiary structure. X, codon, anticodon base pairing. Interrupt, A3.
X.
X is incorrect. 4 points for Team B. I'll reread the question. A deletion mutation that results in loss of the final 3 nucleotides of an organism's histidine tRNA gene will impair what function of the tRNA? W, folding into functional tertiary structure. X, codon, anticodon base pairing with mRNA. Y, binding to histidine. Z, transcription of the gene encoding histidine. B1.
Y.
Y is correct. 4 points for Team B. The bonus is biology multiple choice. Which of the following is the most superficial layer of the epidermis? W, stratum lucidum. X, stratum corneum. Y, stratum spinosum. Z, stratum granulosum.
Okay, I don't think it's a lot. Wait, granulosum. It's just stratum and orchies. Spinosum, granulosum.
X.
That is correct. 10 points for Team B. Toss up for both teams, energy multiple choice. According to the International Energy Agency, third-generation technologies for energy production are those not yet widely demonstrated or commercialized. Which of the following is not a third-generation technology for energy production? W, biomass gasification. X, solar heating. Y, solar thermal stations. Z, ocean energy. B, Captain.
Y.
Incorrect. A1.
X.
X is correct. 4 points for Team A. The bonus is energy short answer. Identify all of the following 3 statements that are true regarding biodiesel. 1, B20 is commonly used in diesel equipment without modifications. 2, water is a common biodiesel additive to reduce corrosion. 3, biodiesel is produced via the Fischer-Tropsch process.
Say no to 3. The other 1 and 2.
1 is good, pretty sure.
This doesn't water corrode things. Isn't that
Yeah, I need to put it.
5 seconds.
1, 2. 1 only.
1 only is correct. 10 points for Team A. Toss up for both teams, physics short answer. What equation explains why the pressure in a pipe decreases as the velocity of the fluid? Interrupt, A, Captain.
Bernoulli equation.
That is correct. 4 points for Team A. The bonus is physics multiple choice. Two loudspeakers, A and B, are placed 4 meters apart and facing each other. The loudspeakers produce sound at 171 hertz in phase with one another. A microphone is moved with varying speed along a straight line that joins A and B. Which of the following statements is true? W. The microphone detects sound with no amplitude fluctuations as it moves. X. The microphone detects sound with amplitude fluctuations that increase as its speed decreases. Y. The microphone detects sound with amplitude fluctuations that increase as its speed increases. Z. The microphone detects no sound.
Can someone explain this whole problem to me? I don't understand it.
Okay, Y sounds good, because if it goes faster, it's worse at things.
Oh, I always gotta say why. Why?
Y is correct. 10 points for Team A. Congratulations.
Well, there you have it. North Hollywood High School's A team retaining its dominance in terms of local Science Bowl competition, beating LA Center for Enriched Studies 92-34. Doc Adam, what are your thoughts?
It's an unexpected win. It's a very expected win by North Hollywood. They've studied hard. They did very well. Laces put in a valiant effort. Fortunately, they pulled up a little bit short. North Hollywood is a highly gifted magnet in Los Angeles. They draw the best and brightest from around the city. I expect that they'll do very well in the Nationals.
This means 17 out of the last 19 local Science Bowl competitions, North Hollywood High School's A team has taken it.
We asked Altair Main, North Hollywood's coach, about the secret to their success.
We have a great student body, and we recruit hard, and we recruit young, and we just work really hard at it. There's a lot of internal competition at the school. You know, we pick the best, and we tell them, you know, only the best will be on A team, and if you want to be up there, you got to work at it. And with a winning record like that, nobody wants to be the team that didn't win. You know, that's a big motivator. You're coming on this big win streak. No kid wants to be the year that breaks it, because these kids are perfectionists, and they'd be crushed by a second place. I'd be proud of them, but they'd be crushed.
It's the culmination of a lot of studying. Yeah.
Basically, we start at the beginning of the year, have bi-weekly meetings twice a week. We try to get as much buzzing experience in. We also make sure members study and stuff. We just work really hard.
And I think we do a good job of getting the best and the brightest to try out and take it seriously.
Now they advance to the national stage, the national contest in DC. Doc, your thoughts? Do they have a chance of taking it all the marbles in DC in a few weeks?
I think they have a very good chance. They've done it in years past, and by the looks of how they did today, I think they'll do very well.
Well, there you have it. North Hollywood High School, once again, winning the local Science Bowl competition, sponsored by your Department of Water and Power. For all of us here at LA City View Channel 35 and Dr. Adam Diamond, thank you again for joining us. I am Gil Reyes, and we'll see you all again next year.
For more information on the LADWP Science Bowl and other education programs sponsored by the Los Angeles Department of Water and Power, log on to www.ladwp.com/Science Bowl.